Ain't no next year, coach. Not for us, man.
Basketball was more than just something I played. Basketball was something I turned to when things in my life wasn't going so good and I didn't have nobody to talk to. I went and played on the court, whether it was rain, snow, it didn't matter. I went out there and I played, and it helped me relieve my stress. The first time it ever happened to me, I was about 9 years old, and I seen my uncle get killed right there in front of me. I remember it like it was yesterday. We was all out there hanging out. He was chilling, and dude ran up on him and he killed him. And that's when I knew, like, yeah, it was real. Like, this ain't no game no more. When that happened with my uncle, I felt like, how could people be so stupid? Like, I was still young, and I was still, like, I guess, maturing, and I wasn't able to comprehend what really was happening. Not as good as I can now, but I basically felt like, damn, what can I do? My uncle gone. I seen this shit happen right here in front of me. Like, it was hard. I guess it was a traumatic experience for me. I ain't go outside for about a week after that. It was crazy. We had a gas leak in one of the old apartments when we was living out in Duncan, and she had got real sick from it. So diapers came back in, and they placed my mother in the Starlight Motel over on Tunnelly Avenue, and we was staying in that, but it was too small. So what my best friend did, he talked to his mother, and his mother talked to his grandparents, and me and him started staying with his grandparents. And I guess, like, that's what I really felt like home was, more than even so my home with my parents. Me and my mother, I guess, we never really had a close relationship. When I was 10 and a half, I remember this like it was yesterday. She let me and my sister go to the pool, and my little brother was 3 years old, and she wasn't watching him. And he found his way next to the highway following me and my sister. And he almost got hit by a car, and the lady hopped out and she called the cops, and my little brother got taken away by DYFS. Whole big investigation. We got taken by DYFS, me and my brothers and sisters. But I ran, like, they ain't catch me. I stayed with my aunt for about 2 years after that incident, and I guess ever since that incident, me and my mother never really had a close relationship. I found out that we would have been back with my mother, but she had a drug addiction that I didn't know about. And that, I guess, separated me more from her, like, because that was the real reason why me and my brothers and sisters were separated for so long. And that just sickened me. And me and her just never had a close relationship because of it. Basketball was sort of a crutch for me, something I can lean on when things wasn't going my way, things wasn't looking bright. It was something that I knew that I can conquer my fear with, I guess. And that would be a fear that I think that all men have, which is dying without remembrance. And it helped me conquer that fear. Like, it gave me a way to ensure that my name will go on forever because of my accomplishments that I have with basketball. I haven't seen my father since I was in the 6th grade, and he came up here when I was in the 6th grade, and when he left back down, he said he'll send for me, or like that, and he never did. And I ain't heard from him until a couple weeks before my 18th birthday, and like the relationship was sour, I guess. Like, I didn't want nothing to do with him. Like, he didn't care to stay in my life, so why should I allow him in his, is how I seen it. And I guess that's why me and him till this day don't talk. I guess he was always there, I guess. Like, he took care of me, basically. And he provided for me in my times of need. He made sure I always had a house to go to, clothes on my back, food to eat. He was like a big brother that I didn't have at the moment, I guess. I guess that's what makes us so close. And I guess we both just shared a love for basketball, and that makes it even better because
you guys will always be family to me, man. You guys mean more to me than any game ever will. Any game ever will. So pick your heads up, all right?
Despite my tragic story, some may say, I find myself to be a very blessed person. I feel as though I made it through a situation that most kids wouldn't have made it through. I think most kids would have folded and been through in the towel and just ran off or something. I think God truly had his hand on me throughout my childhood and my teenage years, because I made it to where I am today. And I'm on my way to being a very successful person in life. And I think God truly influenced that. And I feel as though my life was truly a blessing, despite everything. My past is the reason I am who I am today. My past influenced basically everything that I do and everything that I've done, and it's what keeps me going, I guess. My past is my fuel. Like, it keeps me running. It wakes me up every day. Just the little things, like me not wanting to be like my father, or me remembering my grandmother when I was little, or me remembering playing basketball with my best friends when I was little and stuff like that. Like, the little things like that that just keep me going. Like, I have promises that I made to people that I'm gonna keep. And God been man of your word. In life, we have those moments of doubt and despair, but you gotta keep your head up. You gotta see the light at the end of the tunnel, because if you allow yourself to live in that darkness, you'll never find a light. You'll never find a better way. And you can't let your past or the situation that you're in affect your present and your future. You gotta push through it and move on, live life. And if that don't work, go to the courts.